There are many different types of waves in life. Some of them are water waves that you find in the ocean. Others are waves that people have to overcome, you included, and me. Waves can engulf you like the ocean, or they can make or break you as a person. And through the book Speak, Melinda has three big waves that she had to overcome: anxiety, depression, and loneliness. After being sexually assaulted by by a boy at a party that she went to over the summer, Melinda was just looking for a fresh start. She really just wanted to come into high school, really just zone out, not be the center of attention, not really want attention, but she needed help and she didn't know how to ask. That was her first sign of anxiety that she had to deal with and overcome throughout the book. Melinda, on the first day of school, which did not help her anxiety and worsen her depression, was her getting mashed potatoes thrown at lunch. She didn't. After that, she sat by herself. She didn't really talk to anybody, and she really didn't have any friends after that. Because she was so anxious and so scared to say anything about how she was feeling or what happened that summer, that she just was in solitude and isolation the entire time. Waves have two different things. They have crests and they have troughs. Troughs are the low point of the wave, and crests are the high point of the wave. The trough of the wave for Melinda was having mashed potatoes thrown on her, and the crest was her finding a friend in Heather. And Heather was a student that just moved from Ohio, and she was looking for friends, and she didn't. They both met in the lunch table, and that helped a stepping stone in Melinda overcoming her anxiety. Although Melinda never overcame the anxiety wave, she just rode out the wave until it didn't affect her daily life as much and didn't consume her and eat her alive as it did before. But another wave came along, and it was the depression wave. Melinda didn't know what she was dealing with after she was sexually assaulted at the party. She felt that what she did at the party was all her fault, and she didn't know how to cope with that or how to deal with that, and she didn't talk to anybody about it, so it just got worse. Her depression got worse and worse and worse until finally she watched an Oprah talk show and talking to a lady who was sexually assaulted, and she realized that it wasn't her fault for being sexually assaulted by the boy that she was assaulted by, and that she was a victim, and that she is depressed now because of this. And again, Melinda, although she never overcame as a reader, we don't know that she necessarily overcame the depression that she was dealing with, the depression wave. We know that she was in a much better place at the end of the book than what she was in the beginning. And her understanding that what happened to her was not her fault, really helped with her solitude wave, because now she realizes that she isn't alone, that she wasn't the reason that this happened, and this allowed her to open up and create new friends, real friends, because Heather was not really the friend that she needed at the time. She needed somebody that she could talk to, that she can open up with. And Melinda, now realizing what happened to her and how she was depressed and how she was assaulted, she can open up to friends, she can open up to new people, she can talk to them, and hopefully this will help her with all three waves: her anxiety, her depression, and her solitude wave, because now she's not just as alone and not always cramped up in her room, but she's out and she's going to games and she's talking with people. Now Melinda is out and about, she's going to games, she's watching, she's hanging out with friends, she's making new friends, real friends that she can talk to, that she can connect with. And as a reader, this is very helpful for us to read, and we can relax and know that she's going to be okay now, because before it was looking bad. And although she didn't overcome every wave, she, just like other people, real life people, she didn't just overcome a wave and then she moved on. It's still lingering in her mind and it's still a part of her, but it's helpful to know that the wave isn't consuming her, just like it isn't consuming her life anymore, and that she's getting on and moving better. Thank you.